Hey fellas, welcome to Friendship Shaving for a lovely shave today, and I've brought out my vintage Joseph Rodgers and Sons straight razor, which I have here, and you can see that the scales are made of horn, and there is a lovely streak of a lighter colour that's a little bit translucent, and very nice scales indeed, and a lovely razor, a lovely edge on this razor. The soap today is from Arianna Evans, and I have a sample of their Cherry Cola, and actually it's a shaving cream rather than a shaving soap, and we'll talk about that as I go along. Already made a lather, got a very wet lather today, and I'm using the Yaqi Mokka brush with a lovely soft synthetic knot on there, and I've lathered up in my little lather genie bowl today. It was a little bit of a wide brush for that bowl. I tended to knock it on the edge a little bit more than a barber's shaped brush, but we've got a very nice lather to be going on with. And this, yeah, I'm just smelling it there. When I open the tub and put my nose in, I get almond first with the scent of cherries behind it, and then when I put the cream into my bowl, I really get the Cherry Cola scent, and it's fantastic. And now it's been on the brush a few minutes, I'm getting much more of a sort of boozy cherry. That's what my nose picks up anyway. It, as I say, it's a cream, but it lathers up very easily and very nicely, as one would expect from Arianna and Evans. Now I'm finding it to be quite strongly scented. There we are, all lathered up and just about ready to go with a straight razor shave. And this razor, guys, is one of my favourite straight razors. The blade is 9/16, so just a little over a half an inch. You can see there it's got a barber's notch in the end of the blade. Oh, excuse me, itchy nose. And it's got a lovely edge on this. It is a wedge shaped razor, and if you hold a flat edge up to it, it has got a very slight bevel on the blade. It's not quite a perfect triangle, but it's a beautiful razor, guys. I absolutely love this one. On the blade it does say Cutler to their Majesties, so it is a Victorian straight razor, and Oh, guys, it's just a fantastic edge on it. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Very sharp and very comfortable, this one. And Joseph Rodgers were one of the long-standing firms of Sheffield. They produced a great many items through the reigns of 5 monarchs, which they boasted on some of their early advertising. And if you dig around on the internet, you'll be able to find a picture of the cellar at the Norfolk Street factory, and just in the little bit that you can see where the camera has taken the shot, there must be hundreds of elephant tusks, and that is only one corner on one side of the room. It's quite, you know, looking back from the perspective we have these days, it's quite horrific. And to think that is just one cutlass in one city, in one country, worldwide, it's horrific, really. There we are, a very easy first pass and really, really nice, really nice. Terrific razor this is. I'm starting to get, guys, just a little bit of a burning sensation from the soap. This has happened to me before with Arianna and Evans soaps. And usually it's because of the fragrance oils that are used, and this one is quite scented to me, so perhaps that's it. I'm trying to think back to some Arianna and Evans soaps that I've used that I've had a reaction to, but it is the more scented ones, the more strongly scented ones, I should say. And yeah, I can definitely feel it a little bit more now. It's very mild, I must say, very mild indeed, nothing to worry about. But I'm really glad I got the sample and not the full pot. Oh yeah, I can feel it now. yeah, it smells fabulous. So guys, I was thinking and reading on YouTube, I was thinking of doing some podcasts, but I found out that on YouTube, what they mean by a podcast is basically a video of somebody talking. Well, I already do that, don't I? So, yeah, that didn't quite work out how I thought it was going to. I thought it would be just an audio file that you would be able to listen to in your car or whatever. Thought that might be quite good to do, but no, on YouTube it's just still a video. So, yeah, I think we might pass on that. Haven't been up to much this week, guys. What about yourselves? What have you been up to? I've just had quite an easy week, really, and I'm glad of that. I've been looking at that brush for sale. From the Rex Supply Shaving Company. Rex Supply Company, rather. They've got a sort of... it's difficult to describe the shape. Anyway, they've got a clear acrylic brush. Just looking at that, I'm wondering how it feels in the hand. Have any of you tried their new razor recently? Just wondering about that as well. The new aluminium razor looks very nice indeed, a nice price. And there we are, guys. And I'll tell you what, that is a fantastic shave. Oh yeah, really, really fantastic shave with this one. As I say, I do like this razor. But I like the sort of the traditional material with the horn. But you see the ends are square, and I think that makes it look really modern. it really appeals to me aesthetically. Very nice indeed. Now I'll just have a rinse with some cold water. Just looking at my face in the mirror, it looks quite red here. Yeah, that soap has definitely just burned me a little bit, which is a shame. But it can't be helped, I suppose. Now, just going to reach across. The usual one that I've been using recently, just some Proraso cream. Nice and simple. Ooh. And there we go. And what I do like about my razor, just before I finish, is that I managed to get a case for it. And I suppose that's quite rare. I managed to buy this separately from the razor. Now, I don't know if the case matches exactly the date of the razor, but I'm pleased I got a case with the original Joseph Rodgers and Sons Limited and their trademark there. And it's even got somebody's blood on it there. Thankfully, not mine, but I think it really makes a difference when you can find an old case in really very nice condition. Fantastic. Be a good thing to do, wouldn't it? Replicas of cases. I think they'd sell. Anyway, that's my shave, guys, for today. Thank you very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye now.